Why does it seem like the best traders have the most boring trading habits? We'll talk about tonight on the aftermarket.
I was stuck in the cycle, just spinning my. Markets closed, but we don't sleep. Dreams still trade while the numbers creep. Lights go low and the stars all gleam. Welcome to the aftermarket dream. Yeah, yeah, well, we ain't free. Tickers glow in the city light. We're the ones who move at night. Buy that dip, chase that high. Stack that hope, just justified. No suits, no ties, just faith and speed. Trading hearts and a hunger to lead. We don't wait for the world to agree. We make our mark where we hang free. Welcome to the aftermarket party. Where the bulls and the dreamers get gnarly. Flashing screens, champagne and steam. Building the American dream. Buy low, hold tight, move steady. Midnight trade, lights heavy. Welcome to the aftermarket party where we hang free. Where we hang free. Hang free. Hang free.
Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket Live Chat and Watch Party. I am Dawn, your host, aka J&J Video Reacts, and this is a stream that's been created for you traders to have a place to come decompress after the market. Hopefully you guys were green today. I did not trade today because I was preoccupied with editing duties. So I took the day off. I decided I had a good day yesterday. I've had a green week. I'm going to keep it that way. IWM started off strong again today. You guys know that's my favorite. And I watched it top out and then get a little choppy, and then it went for new highs, which I knew it would. I said 260s, right? But I didn't get a piece of it because I got my piece yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pay attention to what it is that I'm doing here. I'm not even going to bother with that today. So that kind of brings me to the topic of tonight's show. Why do good traders tend to have habits that new traders would consider, well, boring? I mean, the same thing, you're just watching this. Yeah. You have to develop the same habit by doing it repetitiously over and over and over and over, which to the point where it becomes boring. If you can do a break and hold of a 9-entry strategy with your eyes closed to where you're so good at it that it's boring to you, you've arrived, right? You want it to get to that point. But before we get deep into that, don't forget the housekeeping rules, right? Press that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Right now, we want to make sure everybody is aware. We've got some really cool stuff going on. Listen, for American Dream Trading right now, we have got $1,500 that the gauntlet has been dropped, right? Coach dropped the gauntlet this morning. Any of the members, and you can keep track of this in the Traders Lounge, that refer 3 people, and we are able to verify those people, you will have a chance to win $500. Okay, so come Monday, right? So keep putting the word out, gang. Keep putting the word out. Not to mention the fact that our premium membership is the lowest that it's been in 3 years. It used to be $500, which includes the access to the Zoom call with Coach, where you can interact with him one-on-one type style training. And we do that every day from 9 a.m. to 11, right? So 9 to 11, Coach is live, and we get him from 8:45 in the morning on the Zoom call. So you can actually interact with him. Not like a lot of these other coaches out there that basically just you're watching them and they're trading and you're not really getting anything out of it, right? Our coach does it differently. You can interact with him. So the premium membership is $1,250 a year, right? $1,250 for the year. But right now, it is on sale. Your first year is $500. So if you buy it now, you'll get your first year for $500, and we'll add in the second year for $250. So that's $750. You get 2 years for $750. That's over half off, gang. That's a ridiculous amount. Not to mention, we also have a crypto membership as well as the futures membership, which shout out to Mark McSee. You can see futures live from 2 to 4 every day. And you can learn, and we've got Chris and Bucko, who are crypto kings. They do an awesome Zoom call every Wednesday. You can get the Diamond membership, which includes premium, crypto, and futures. The Diamond includes all that. You get a ton of workshops. You get mastermind classes. You get pre-market setup, IPO center. I mean, you name it. The Zoom call, obviously. Extra Zoom breakout rooms twice a week, a mentorship class once a week, weekend gold training. I don't know what else we can include, not to mention a plethora of goodies on our free Discord. You can join our free Discord, but if you're a Diamond member, you get access to everything on there. And I'm talking ebooks, I'm talking all kinds of training materials, hundreds of videos that you can watch at your leisure and get where you need to be. The Diamond membership is $12,000, but go ahead and take advantage of it tonight. It is $5,000. That's it. $7,000 dropped off. And if you use code DAWN, that's DAWN at checkout, you'll get a 10% discount. $500 off on me. So go over there and grab your Diamond membership and use the code DAWN to get 10% off. If you're not ready for that, go ahead and get the premium membership for the $500. That's the lowest it's been in 3 years. Take advantage of that. And saving the best for last. June 22nd, we have got an out of this world opportunity for you. A free workshop class called Starting Your Day Trading Journey. Free. Absolutely free, gang. It's going to be January 22nd on a Thursday. It's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. Come one, come all. Bring the family, bring the friends. Learn how to trade like a pro, even if you've never traded before. Coach has created over 16 millionaires, and half of them didn't even know never day traded, ever. So, and I can't even count how many people that have fired their 9-to-5 jobs. So I don't know what to tell you. It's so much available to you, but let's start with the free stuff. Come on into the Discord and snoop around, right? Get your name in there, refer 3 people. Listen, if you get the $500, there you go. That pays for your premium membership, right? Got to work smarter, not harder. Right? If you're the recipient of the $500, that pays for your premium. If you are a free member that is lurking in there and would like to join. So get on it, gang. Get on it. That is what we are doing. We are giving this stuff away, right? Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to do a sale-a-thon, right? So I'll be on here live tomorrow with all of the information on these sales. So if you want to sign up during that live stream, that's what it's all about. All right. So we'll try to have some things, some special content for you tomorrow, so you can come in, get back and get your learn on and possibly sign up for a membership. Right. So getting into tonight's topic, why does it seem like good traders have these boring habits, right? Let me see who's down here talking to me. It's Chart and Soul. What's up, Maria? Hi, baby. Maria, you and Richard crack me up. Oh my God. Darn Cricket is in the house. What's up, Darn Cricket? Brush Buddy. Hello. How are you? Pappy D is here with me. What's up? Be present. I love that name. Way to go, gang. All right, and I have got to put in, hold on one second. Let's get the links in there that's supposed to be in there. All right, so we got the workshop link coming in and the tip jar link if you'd like to tip your host. Paste. What is going on? Why is it not pasting? I think my iPhone storage is full, so it's acting really weird and not allowing me to copy and paste things. I'm gonna have to do some finagling after the show. All right, let's try this again. Copy. Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay, so. But it is in the description of the video. So I did get it there. So if you are looking to join the free workshop, click the link that is in the description. You can go out of here and go right in the description of the video and go ahead and click that link and get signed up, right? All right, so tonight, boring trading. Oh, wait, wrong one. Okay, why good traders do boring things? Let's get into it. Boring equals consistent, right? And we hear a lot of the mods in the Zoom call talk about this on a daily basis. I talk about it. Maria, Mark, everybody, Palm. Most importantly, Coach preaches this every single day. Same stock, same setup, same rules. We talked about that last night, right? You've got to make sure that you're being consistent. And one of the only ways to be consistent is to pick one stock that you love, that you don't mind trading every day, because yes, it's going to get boring. Learn that stock by watching it. Identify the same setup that is profitable for you, that you have mastered by doing it over and over again, and follow the same rules, which is none other than Coach's rules, right? Don't lose more than 1 to 3%. Make sure you're using stop losses. Use small position sizes, right? Don't trade more than 3 to 5 trades. And those are the rules. I think there's a few more that I'm missing, but you get the gist, right? Those rules are set up for you to preserve your account, not to lose a ton of money. That's it. Also, make sure you are paper trading. Do not use real money, especially if you're brand new, right? Don't do options. Start with shares if you're just starting out. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes of the day or the last hour of the day, because those are the most volatile times to trade, right? So excitement is expensive. Would you guys not agree with that? When you chase stocks, chase candles, it is absolutely treacherous. You can get killed, death by 1,000 cuts. You got to learn how to wait for the proper setup, which means sitting and waiting, which can be what? Boring, but it gets you paid, gang. It gets you paid. Be bored. We've got some of the most bored, highest paid traders in the world in this room, right? Bored as hell, but they're making money hand over fist because they have mastered what to do over and over and over again. So much that it became boring, but they love it. I'd rather be rich and bored than broke and full of whatever you want to call it. I like being excited too, but I'd almost rather be bored and rich, right? Forcing trades. Whoops. Forcing trades is another thing that is not good for you, right? You're creating trades where there are none, just to get some excitement, just to keep the wheel spinning. That's not how you trade, gang. That's not how you trade. If a trade is not there, stay out of the market. And ignoring rules, right? I got called out yesterday for my stop loss rules. So I've fallen on the sword. I should not have done it, right? But we all, he who is without breaking the rules cast the first stone, throw the first stone, right? All of us do it from time to time. So we have to learn from our mistakes. Now, yesterday it paid off, but that doesn't mean it's going to do it every time, right? So you shouldn't do it. Go with the highest probability, which is making sure you follow the rules. Okay, the market rewards patience. We know that from hearing that constantly, right? It rewards patience and takes money from the impatient. Waiting is a skill. I have to agree with that. That takes fortitude. That takes some serious patience. And if you don't have patience, you will end up developing it playing the waiting game in trading. Because you got to have it. You have absolutely got to have it. That's how you got to have it. You've got to have it in order to be successful at trading. You got to get good at the waiting game. It's just, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Doing nothing is discipline, right? And another thing about doing nothing, you've still got your buying power at the end of the day, right? If you didn't trade, you didn't lose money. You didn't make any money, but you also didn't lose. A cash position is real. If you still got cash in your pocket at the end of the day because you chose not to take a trade because you waited and you didn't see what you needed to see, good for you. You don't have to make every trade. You don't have to trade every day, right? Which, like I said, listen, if you don't want to be bored, go find something else to do. But if there's no trade, don't just for the sake of, oh man, I'm bored, I want to do, don't just jump in a trade or try to create a trade if it's not there. It's not healthy for a trader, especially a new trader, especially a trader with a small account and you're trying to build it. Sit on your hands. Boring as it may be, sit on your hands, right? You'll be much more profitable for it. The cool thing about it is you can learn all of these skills. You'll get some tips and tricks on how to do all of this stuff by attending the workshop on January 22nd. I mean, I can't speak enough about that. It's free, gang. You can't beat free. You will have your confidence built in that room. We get a workshop every month as paid members, right? Every month we get a workshop, but this one Coach is sponsoring for absolutely free to just everybody. So send people over. If you've ever thought about day trading, join that workshop. Get on over there, click that link that's in the description of the video, and go ahead. As soon as you hit the website, it's right there. It's big yellow button. It says click here to join workshop. Can't miss it. It's plastered right across Coach's forehead. Boring builds trust, gang. Trust the plan. If you have a setup plan that you use every time you go in, trust it if it works, right? If it works, then trust it. We hear one of our moderators, Mark, always talk about trust your indicators, right? If the candles are holding over the 9, then why would you get out of the trade? It's going to the upside. If they're holding under the 9, why would you get out of the trade? It's to the downside. Part of your plan needs to be learning how to use your tools, right? And once you have that in check, trust it. Trust it. Trust yourself, especially if you're in this room, right? American Dream Trading produces nothing but the best. We learn from the best, and we learn the best methods, and we learn in the best way possible, right? By hands-on. We are in our paper trading accounts. We are learning these strategies, and we can talk to coach in real time. That's the best way to learn, right? And get involved without losing real money. If you decide to get involved and go ahead and get in a trade, then you have the option to do what we always tell you is follow the rules. Go in with an extremely small position size. And when I say extremely small, I mean like 1 share of something, 5 shares of something that costs like $3, right? Practice with the penny stocks. Your risk management needs to be there, right? It needs to be there. So you have got to practice with things that it's not going to be a situation if you are like checking out profits all the time. And that's another thing. Take your P&L off the screen. It's a lot easier to trade without staring at your P&L, right? Because you have to pay attention to the trade. You don't have any other choice, right? Good traders look boring. Why? Because they wait, they plan, and they manage risk, which is literally what we just talked about. They wait, they plan, and they manage risks. Now, we will go over a lot of the risk strategies that we use in the workshop. That is another reason to attend. So you want to learn these strategies? Come on over to the workshop, right? Consistency beats adrenaline. Don't be a trading adrenaline junkie because you just want to force a trade, right? Small wins stacked daily over time add up to consistent results, gang. We talk about this a lot. We've got a lot of people in here who have reached 7-figure incomes and continue to trade on a daily basis and make have reached 7-figure incomes, and they make 6 figures and sometimes 7 figures on a daily basis. Yes, we do have traders in here that are making 7-figure trades in here and earning 7 figures in one day, right? So it is possible. We had one member turn a $700 futures account into, I think it's up to 17 million now, and did it inside of 1 year. 1 year, because of the simple strategies that coach teaches. This member did these strategies over and over and over until they were boring to them, but they got it done, right? You got to do it, gang. You got to. Darn cricket! M. Seal, what's going on? Welcome. Be Present says hit the like button. Thank you, Be Present. Bobby6194, what's up? Already did. Good for you. Thank you. Jerry, I have a feeling that this is the big one. Yep, I done that. Elizabeth, this is the big one. I'm coming to join you, honey. With my boring trading habits. Hey. Miranda's in the house. What's up, honey? Smash that like button. Yes. And share the live. Thank you for that. Which EMA does ADT use? Well, ADT uses 3 EMAs, the 9, the 21, and the 55, right? And we use them consistently. Now, how we use them, you're going to have to come to the workshop and find out. Yeah, there is a system to how you use the 9, the 21, and the 55. And the cool thing about the workshop is it's absolutely free, right? So, yeah, those are the 3 that we use. Yep. What about you? What do you use? Darn Cricket was down there with the answer. Thank you, Darn Cricket. Ken. Hello, honey. How are you? Yep. So tonight we are talking about why good traders tend to be considered boring, or they have boring habits because they have gotten so consistent that they're almost like robots. The things that they do over and over and over, and do them so many times that it doesn't even compute. They just don't even register anymore. It's become boring, right? Like trading their plan, like going in the same way each time. Maybe it's the break and hold of the 9, or maybe it's the 2-minute EWO strategy, entering in on the second candle that's bigger than the first one before it. Either way, they sit and they wait. A lot of time is spent waiting for that proper setup. So, and if you're smart, you're not just sitting there in the chair waiting, right? You're doing something. You're up, you're about, you're walking your dog, you're taking a walk, you got it on your phone, right? You can do it on your phone. Learn how to trade on your phone so you can take a walk while you're waiting. You don't want to sit in the chair all day. That is definitely not healthy for you, right? Ask yourself, and you may ask yourself, am I trading for excitement when the trade goes by? Oh man, I'm sorry, I had to do it. Am I trading for the excitement or the results? That's huge, right? That is absolutely huge. Am I trading for the excitement of trading, or am I trading to make money? Am I trading for the results? Now, let's take it back even further, right? Am I trading for money, or am I looking for successful trades? Right? See what we did there? We went back even further, because you don't want to necessarily focus on the money either, because that's not still going to get. Focusing on the boring process is what's going to bring the results, which ultimately is going to bring the excitement. Because you're going to be excited when you win, right? I don't care how boring the process was. You're going to be excited when you take home the green. Am I not right? Somebody tell me if I'm right. Can I get an amen in the chat? What's up? Because that, to me, is exciting. Being a successful trader. not consistently losing, but consistently winning. And the only way to do that is to get so good at the process that it has become, quote unquote, boring, because you do it so well. Bobby, I'm a phone guy. I trade on the phone too. I'm a phone guy because I'm a 9 to 5. Okay, well, see, you have to be. You don't have a whole lot of choice, do you? So I still trade on my phone. I do both. I'll go back and forth between trading view, but for the most part, I have traded on my phone for the first 2 years, primarily on my phone. And now I go back and forth, but I mostly still trade on my phone. It's easier for me. I'm visually impaired. So it's easy for me to enlarge my screen and just I have smaller real estate than a computer screen. So it's easy for me to just enlarge it and go ahead and just trade on my phone. Right. And not to mention the fact that if you get used to doing it, you can take it anywhere, right? Like your laptop. You can take your phone, laptop anywhere. So, absolutely. Yeah, she said we don't use the three EMA, we use three different EMAs. Who thought we used the three? Number three. Oh, yeah, no, Jerry. It's well, I said earlier the 9, the 21, and the 55, and then also up in the chat, Darn Cricket put the 9, the 21, and the 55. We use three different, those are the three different EMAs we use. Boring trading builds real freedom. Who agrees with that? Let me see a show of hands in the chat. Who agrees with that? Open your mics. I just wanted to traumatize all you Richard fans out there. Richard, if you're listening, go on, open your mics. Oh my God, Richard is so bossy, isn't he? Richard, you are bossy. You can tell Maria's ready to jump through there, through the computer screen sometimes. But they love each other, though. We all love Richard. Richard has two modes. When he is joking, he is joking. When he is teaching, he is in strict mode. And yeah, sometimes he can be challenging because he will get in your grill and be like, "Hey, this is what's what," right? But I just love to hear them go back and forth. I do. Okay, I am looking. There is a video that Coach made. Matter of fact, hold on one quick second before we even get into that. Let's watch this snippet. What is going on with this? There we go. Why is this not sharing my screen? Wait a minute. You know what? I know why. It is sharing it, but I've got this over it. I'm such a doofus sometimes. Okay, there we go. Here's a word from our sponsor.
Does this sound like you? You work full-time, sometimes overtime, and you're still struggling to pay your bills. Your paycheck is just enough to survive, not ever enough to get ahead. You don't even like the job. You're rarely even home, and the people you're working this hard for barely get to see you. No matter how hard you work, nothing actually changes. And when people reach this point, they usually start looking for another way. What if I told you there is another way? What if I told you 2026 could be different? Maybe you've thought about investing or trading before, but it felt overwhelming, complicated, like you'd need tons of money, years of experience, or nerves of steel just to survive it. And honestly, maybe you told yourself that's for other people, not me. But here's the truth that people never hear. Every single day, regular people, just like you, are learning a skill that's quietly changing their lives. Parents who want more time with their kids, retired folks who want their money to work for them instead of worrying if it'll last. Teachers, nurses, veterans, small business owners, truck drivers, people who never thought of themselves as traders. Most of them had zero day trading experience when they started, and they didn't start with millions of dollars either. They found a place where things were finally explained simply, where the noise was stripped away, where the focus wasn't gambling, it was learning a repeatable skill. That place is American Dream Trading, founded by Coach Chad Christian, a 34-year stock market veteran who's retired hundreds of people from their 9-to-5 job and created over 16 millionaires using simple, proven strategies. His mission is simple, changing lives one trade at a time. And maybe the biggest surprise, most of the people who succeed here, they're just like you. They never thought they could. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you want to build real financial freedom and financial skills for the future, if you're ready to learn instead of guess, your next move is simple. You deserve financial freedom, your family deserves your time, and you deserve to know you're building a future where you're taken care of. The only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is that one skill you haven't learned yet. Join our free workshop. It's January 22nd, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can sign up right now at americandreamtrading.com.
Oh, there we go. So, you can't miss that workshop, gang. So, boring trading builds real freedom. A lot of our traders in here no longer have to worry about working a 9-to-5. They no longer have to worry about anything because they are financially and debt free, right? So that's what it's all about, gang. That is what it is all about. Trading until what you're doing has become so meticulous that it's just boring to you and you can do it in your sleep. That's why the good traders build boring habits, because they do the same thing over and over again that works. To me, that's not boring. That's actually exciting, right? So don't forget to use code DAWN, DAWN, to take 10% off of any of our memberships. You can get the premium membership for $500, right? And that includes the Zoom call. That includes the workshop. The workshop class that's free. And that does include the all the videos on Discord and I mean, you name it. It's just it includes everything, right? So make sure you guys are doing that. So if nobody's coming up on the panel, I am going to go ahead and end it here, right? Thank you for joining me tonight. Don't forget, become a boring trader, right? Make sure you guys are absolutely doing the things that you need to do to be consistent. That's the only way to make sure. That's the only way to make sure that you are absolutely getting it done, right? Let's see here. All right. Tell you what, before we get out of here, let's give people a little bit more taste of what Coach is about, right? Because it's not just that. Let's give people a taste of why American Dream Trading is worth your time and your energy and coming on over here and seeing what's happening.
A master class on how to trade an A+ double top setup. Remember how I always tell you guys to get in early. What do I mean by that? Everybody marked your levels, right? Pre-market high, low, previous day high, low. Okay, great. Coming up on a double top for me for what I'm trading. I'm going to be watching this right here. I'll short it right there. There it goes. That'll work. There's $500, first trade of the day. That was a double top pullback. So if I was looking for a double top, I already know I need to get in early because I don't want to wait for it to.
This is the kind of instruction that we get on a daily basis, gang. He is literally marking out what should be done. Now, if you're watching for free, you don't get all of this on the back end. This is what we see on the back end. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, you don't get this view. You get the chart, but you don't see the drawings. We get to see the drawings in the editing room because we're editing it for YouTube at the end of the day, but all of it doesn't go on YouTube. Most of what he does goes in our Discord for our paid members. So this is a taste of what you get when you get one of the paid memberships and what you'll get in the workshop.
Get to the actual level, I might miss it, meaning it'll get close and then drop. This is what I mean when I say to get in early, right? So if you looked at this level, if I'm waiting to get in here, I've already missed the boat, most likely, right? So if I'm looking to short on a double top, a natural double top of previous day, I will miss the mark if I'm waiting for it to come all the way up to that level to buy my puts or shorts. Does that make sense, everybody? Because you already know, and if you looked at the L2, right, which is over here. So if I was going to buy these puts or shorts, right, because if you're doing just shares, you can short them on a margin account, or the L2, which is just support and resistance, because these are buy and sell limit orders placed already, so you kind of get a feel for it. But if you were watching the L2 and you knew you were coming up onto the natural double top of the previous day high, we would get in early, because you already know all the sellers are probably sitting right here, right? Because they would be fools if they had sell orders up here, right? Right. So what'll happen is they'll start to drive up. Everybody will sell off early because they're smart. Why the hell would you be waiting to try to milk what? 3 more cents? And then it'll drop. NASDAQ's approaching that previous day high. So we'll see what it wants to do here. Yep, there we go. That's the pullback I was looking for. See if that's going to flush now. Put this in a little tighter. Let this work. This should have a nice flush. Couldn't hold that double top. There it goes. Too tight of a stop. Only took it for 200. Could have had a lot more on that. I was just trying to protect it from bouncing off this 9. So when I say get in early, you can already see this would be our level of entry for my short, right? On the actual level where we're looking for it to come up to. This is our risk level. So this is our risk. What do I mean by that? Well, if I get in here, I already know I could be riding my risk up to this level, and this is where my stop would be. SPY continuing to crash out. Beautiful. Try this one more time since it couldn't hold. There we go. Nice bleed. Take it for another hundy. So if I get in here, I ride it up, and it does break through the actual double top. My risk is to here, that 25 to 40 cent risk level. And then it hits the ceiling, and then it dumps, and then I get paid. But I have to be willing to take this as my original risk to get into the trade. And that is a master class on how to trade an A+ double top setup.
Master class. We get these every single day. Look at this. Plethora of info. It's absolutely amazing. These thumbnails are awesome.
Today is an account changing day. Does everybody understand what I'm telling you right now? I would need everybody to open your mics and say, yes, I understand. Open your freaking mics.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I understand.
Yes,
I understand.
Yes,
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
Listen to the energy.
Okay, hopefully he got comprende.
Yes, babu.
Every time I say it, somebody like, oh, I didn't get into anything today, coach. What I cannot stress this enough. It doesn't mean it's going to run up. I'm not saying account changer to the upside. What I'm saying, though, is we're going to get a lot of volume in here today. It's Tuesday. PPI is done. Nobody's panicking today, right? We're going to get a lot of volume in the market today. I can already see MSTR is up 4.5% in the pre-market this morning. Remember, everybody, what did I say? I said, watch crypto today. That was at 8 o'clock this morning. I said, you better be watching crypto. It was a 2.5% this morning when I said it. You guys remember? It's at 4.5% now. I want you guys to pay attention to the market today. Again, don't have a bias. I don't care what you come in with. Oh, I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go down. You don't care. Some of the things you're going to do on your screen right now. You're going to mark pre-market high. You're going to mark pre-market low. You're going to mark previous day high. You're going to make mark previous day low. That is the first thing you do every single day with all of your charts. Make sure you color code them the way that I always show you. ES futures and SPY on this double bottom, which is around 583. There goes your MSTR double top pullback. There's your double top pullback on MSTR. It just touched the 21 and bounced. Did everybody see that? MSTR heavy here. Breaks that 21. You guys can short that for a bit.
This is one of the trades that we talk about all the time, the double top, right? So many times it is paid so many people in this group. Why? Because it is one of those trades that people have mastered because they do it over and over and over and over and over. We had a young gentleman in our Zoom call this afternoon or this morning with Coach. He's getting so good, right? You know who I'm talking about. He is getting so good at pinpointing that timing with the double top of when to get in. Why is that? Why has he gotten so brilliant at his entries? Because he is doing it over and over and over, probably so much that it got boring to him that he knew how to do it, but he is doing it because it's paying him. He's done it so many times that now he is a master at when to enter that trade, that he's got the timing down for the double top. I'm so proud of him, right? But that's how you have to do it. You've got to do these techniques over and over and over. You don't do them 20 times and think you're a master at it. You have to do them hundreds and hundreds of times before the thousands, right? Before you could consider yourself a master at it. And then 1,000 more. So
just remember to be careful going against the grain. Tight stops, very tight, scalpers. Nobody get chopped up. Listen, the market's been open 3.5 minutes. Okay, calm down. You'll be all right. Chill out. Now, if SPY is bouncing, let's take a look at crypto. Crypto, look at double bottom bounce on MSTR. Everybody see it? So if I was trading MSTR, you guys can see this bounce area right here. Isn't it exactly where SPY just bounced? Look at it. Everybody see it? Here, let me put it on the big screen for you.
Yes.
There it is. Look, here and here. Isn't this a double bottom bounce?
I grabbed Riot shares right there.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, this is, come on, guys. What are my 2 favorite trades in the business? Tell me.
Double top, double bottom.
There it is. I love it.
Go.
It's the A+ setups. You know, if you guys are literally waiting, and I've got videos on that, A+ setup, go look at it. But again, if you guys are waiting for a great setups, those would be my 2 favorite. Double top or double bottom. Absolutely love it.
And why? Because he has mastered how to do them over and over and over and over. It's coming, gang. Are you guys ready?
Take another 300 out of that. That was me shorting it below 682.50 all the way down to 682 right here. It's now sitting on its lowest pre-market area right now. Going to see if we're going to get support here or not. This is support if it's going to hold right here.
If it could go for the downside, there is a long way to the downside.
Damn.
By the way.
Yep, I see it. Sorry,
So, yeah,
gang.
nothing.
Sorry, gang. I'm over here dying. I have no idea why. Okay, looking for this bounce here. There we go. Getting a little bit. I was going to take that bounce, but throat is gone. I don't know what's going on. All that cold New York air.
It wasn't even cold here, Coach. Stop.
It was all right. We were in our trench coats and gloves the whole time we were here. There. Take another 300 out of that. That was me shorting it below 682.50 all the way down to 682 right here. It's now sitting on its lowest pre-market area right now. Going to see if we're going to get support here or not. This is support if it's going to hold right here.
If it could go for the downside, there is a long way to the downside.
Damn.
By the way.
Yep, I see it. Sorry,
So, yeah,
gang.
nothing.
Sorry, gang. I'm over here dying. I have no idea why. Okay, looking for this bounce here. There we go. Getting a little bit. I was going to...
Hello.
So I just gave it to him. But mommy, we have yours, but 2 more and
Okay, don't know what that was. Sorry about that, gang. What's happening? I don't know if she meant to click the button or she clicked it by accident. I'm excited. I'm excited, Miranda. I have no idea. Maria clicked, something clicked, and all I see is an empty background, and I hear her kid. So I think maybe she might have pocket joined the stream. Oh, that's too funny. Maria, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, baby, how are you?
I'm sorry. Yeah, my son was telling me that he ate all his candy from his stocking, and that's apparently what you picked up. I apologize.
You're all good. How art thou?
I'm good. So I can't figure out what is really going on. Is it
What?
still showing Coach's videos like on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm just kind of going through them.
So I'm not supposed to see your face, your beautiful face.
Aw. I'm just, you're sweet. Aw. Stop, now I'm blushing. No, just going through trying to give people a taste of what it is that we get over here at American Dream Trading and why they need to come on over to the workshop.
Right.
Because it's going to be amazing. You're going to get this up close and personal. You're getting it on a video right now, but wouldn't it be cool to actually interact with him and ask him questions if you always want to learn how to trade?
It's mind-blowing, literally.
It really is. It made me join. Made all of us join. Right?
Yeah, I think that anyone that didn't take advantage of free, first of all, and then of this amazing opportunity, it would be just silly.
Losing out.
Yep. But
Losing out. You know something? There's a video right there, boredom, and it pertains to tonight's episode. So let's watch that one.
Oh yeah, don't trade bored. Mm-mm.
Well,
Boredom is
you got to get bored.
Well, but you shouldn't trade because you're bored.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Right.
Get the technique so good that it's boring, but
Yes,
trading out of boredom,
Yep.
yeah, that's not a good thing.
There you go.
And that's what this is about.
The killer of accounts, everybody in the room. Like today, I'll be up $10,000-$20,000. I'll get bored later, give it back, right? We've got to really be mindful of that. You get bored, you're like, oh, and then you look at, listen, after a while, everything looks like a good setup. That's the scary part, right? You get bored. Stay away from it. Just seriously, when you're done, when you've collected, you don't get to, this is why I say, get in, get green, and get out. Isn't that my mantra? When you are done, you are done. That doesn't mean come back and trade again later. Oh, you know what? I got some time at lunch. Get out. Stay out. Go watch a training video, right? Go dig into some training and education we have. Stay out of the market.
That is such a good point because there are times when boredom is good and times when boredom is absolutely bad. And here's the thing. Don't get so good and that you're trading bored and then you just continue to trade because you can, right? That was what Coach was saying. Sometimes you can get reckless with it just because you have the account size and you don't respect it and you keep going in and next thing you know, you're losing money, right? So you got to be careful with that. It's a fine line. How'd you do today, Maria?
It
What'd you trade?
definitely is a fine line, and that was like my challenge. I think it was I don't know. I think I challenged one of our members. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I get all they run together. But to, finish today with at least 25% of your buying power, because when I have a green day, I'm sorry, I don't know what is going on with this. I tried to put a background because my house is a mess, but now you can't see me either. I don't know what's going on. But when you have a green day, a really good green day, and you have buying power, it's like you feel powerful, right? Yeah. And you're like, I did that. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a red day and you have no buying power, it is so defeating. And I've been there, right? So I really do. I try to save at least 25%. Well, my goal is to save 50%, but I have a small account, so sometimes that's not realistic, right? And I withdraw money every day. I leave my 1%, and hopefully at the end of February I'll be leaving 5%. But right now I'm leaving my 1%. I withdraw the rest, and then but I'm trying to save 25% of buying power so that I can. I like the aftermarket a lot. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily super early. I haven't checked it today, actually. But when you can get into the aftermarket after things have settled, and see what's going on. Fridays are typically not great, right? Just because everybody's going to the bar, I guess. I don't know. You want to go to the bar, Dawn?
Happy hour, yeah. Let's do it. Happy hour.
Yeah, I'm not. I have 2 kids. I don't think I'm going to the bar.
Oh, man. Well, I don't have 2 kids, but I'm still not going to the bar. And I'm surrounded by bars.
Oh, I bet you are. Yeah, I love Ocean City. Well, yeah. I've only been once, so love is, it was great the first time. Can't wait to come back.
There you go. Got to come hang out.
For sure.
That'll be fun.
I don't know what is going on. Why can't you see my face? I put a background on. I don't know.
I know. Are you in, do you have like a green screen or what's happening?
I don't know. I'll just work here.
Well, at least that's better than James. James will just have a black screen up here if I let him.
I don't understand. I have virtual background.
Love you, James. If you're watching.
I don't know. Whatever. I would turn my video on, but y'all would be like, what in the world? Why is there a plastic ice cream truck behind her?
Well, that's a cool background.
Yeah, I remember Ted used to always have this one, and I thought it was real until the first time I came on and was like, oh.
Ted, look, remember Ted and Coach had it?
Yeah.
It's like, you are brothers. You're in the same house.
Yeah, and Raindrop did too.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard from Coco? Has she been in the futures?
Oh my God, Coco. That's a name that I haven't heard in 2 months?
Well, I know she was moving.
Did she get her house? That she wanted to get?
I think so. I hope so. I don't know. I was just curious.
Wow. No, I haven't. Coco hasn't popped in.
I know she's futures only. I thought you'd been over there, maybe, but no. I haven't.
No, I pop in every now and again, but I guess the times that I popped in, she wasn't in there. But even, and that was recently. I popped over there the other day, and
and she used to come into pre-market a good bit.
Quite a bit.
Well, I hope
Coco, if you're listening, if you're out there, we love you. We miss you. Check in with us. Let us know how you're doing. Let's see down there.
But you asked me how my day was. It was good.
Yeah.
I was really upset about that freaking IWM engulfing candle when we were reviewing it this afternoon, and I'm like, how did I miss this? Oh my gosh. Anyway, because I was excited because IWM actually had an engulfing candle, and that's all I've been playing. And then it broke below it at what time was that? It broke below it at like 10:08 and then bounced right off of it, and that would have been such a good trade. And
Really?
I don't know why I wasn't looking at it. Probably because I was
Maybe
making
because
ice
you were
cream.
doing something else. You know,
I was
you
probably
never know.
doing donuts and ice cream with
You might have been doing something else.
my ice cream truck back here. No, he got this little toy, you know, it's pretend ice cream truck. It has ice cream scoops and ice cream cones and
I want to play with it.
Do I? Oh, you
I wanna
come
play
on,
with it.
girl. Anytime, trust me.
I want to play with your ice cream truck.
Yeah. You can
But
have ice
yeah.
cream sandwiches. But yeah,
So
that was a
you
great
have
trade.
really embraced the engulfing and control candle strategies. That is awesome. You find them helping you in your trades, huh?
Well, I'm still working on the control candle, to be honest. I've seen it play out a lot, and so I'm learning to trust it. But I really like the engulfing. I would almost bet you the engulfing candle's gonna work, unless the controlling candle's in the way. And then there's that. But when there's a good setup, it's just simple. Like you said, it's boring. It's like, okay, click, and
that was my next question.
and
Have
click
you
out.
gotten
Right.
to the point where it's so boring? It's so easy to find them now that it's like, okay, I can do this with my
Well,
eyes.
it's not easy to find them, right? Like, it does take a lot of homework because you have to scan all the charts, and then you have to.
I think that's why I haven't embraced that strategy, because of my eyesight, and it's just staring at the charts like that would
Right.
just drive me nuts.
Well, there's
But,
some that just pop off the screen, and those are typically the best ones, right? So, like
Gotcha.
IWMs yesterday, that was a screen popper.
You want me to pull it up? I can pull it up. Let's pull it up so everybody can see what you're talking about.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, the control candle in this one wasn't even a control candle. So it's like sometimes you get worried about nothing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Which
there we
so
go.
I
There's
shouldn't say
Weevil.
control candle. The possible control candle wasn't a control candle. But
He
so
is
Dawn, for
talking.
me, I was having trouble. Like I have trouble with the EWO because there's like I don't know. I just come up with so many reasons to not to. You know what I mean? I know that's not the 1 minute chart you just pulled up. Girl, I know you didn't trade on that. Please go to the one day.
I didn't trade today.
Oh yeah, you said that. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't do it today.
That's probably from the pre-market this morning then.
Okay, my phone is giving me crap because my storage is full. It's not letting me pull my phone up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Colton's did that. My
Hey,
husband's
you
did
can
that the
share
other
your
day.
screen and do it, Maria, because I
Oh,
can't.
you're right. Okay.
Yeah. It's not letting me pull my phone up so I can actually enlarge the screen for myself to do what I need to do.
That's silly.
know.
Okay. I guess. Oh my gosh, it looks so crazy. All right. Where's my what, Gianni? See, I don't know. These children. Allow to share screen. Not what I click. And then I can click here. And then what? Oh, share entire screen. Yes.
There we go. And I'll pull it in.
Okay.
There we go.
So forgive my Afghan rug down here. But guess what I don't have? I don't have Afghan rug down here or up here. Why, Dawn? Why would I not have lines up here yet?
Because it hasn't been there.
Right. And I haven't been trading it, so I don't have it charted. I did have it charted beyond where it had been before because Richard has taught us how to do that, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, Richard, let Richard tell it. You can still chart it.
Exactly. But I probably did this, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, I usually try to go 10 up and 10 down, or no, actually, I don't go 10 down because we know that down is, especially in the ETFs, it's, we'll chart that if we get there. But so yesterday, let me turn off coach's indicator. All right, just so we can see it more clearly. We had this engulfing setup, right? So the engulfing candle is a 2-pattern candle. It's got to be a color change, so it has to go red to green or green to red. And you should be able to slide the green in or the red into the green or vice versa. And so then we would put a line in at the top of our chart, which, God, TradingView has real green. I freaking love it. Why does Webull not? It's so irritating.
I don't know. They have basic. They don't even have green at all on there.
No, it's like aqua. All right, and so then we know we could get in here if it breaks and holds. Obviously, we're not going to play this on the daily chart. We're going to play it on the 2-minute chart. And let's.
So you chart it out on what is it, the 1 month or something, and then play it on the 2-minute? 1 day, okay, yep. And then play it on the 2-minute.
Yep. So
gotcha.
This morning I was disappointed because Richard has taught us that if it's already broke above, this is my entry line, right? This green line, you can see that. That if it's already broke above, we're chasing. So this is market open, right? And it has clearly broken above. And so because we can see that. And so I'm like, oh, what a bummer. I mean, you can still play the trade. You can still trade the trade, right? There's nothing to say you can't. But as far as the engulfing setup, you're cooked. But look what it did. It came down here, it little bitty wicked under it, and then bounced up, broke and held. I mean, what?
And went to new highs, 260s. That's all I'm saying.
And so, you've been preaching that for days, or at least, 2 days or 3 days. And you called the 250 before that happened as well. But, I mean, and it was also, I don't think it was, definitely wasn't a 2-minute EWO yet. And so that's kind of, also what I like about it is because it's literally I just need to break and hold of this line. So it's simple, right?
Yeah.
And it's a scalp,
and is that the 5 or 10 day rule where you're waiting for it to fulfill within 5 to 10 days? Is that both the control and the engulfing?
No, just the engulfing.
Just the engulfing. Okay.
So if you go over here to Intel, I don't think, let's see. So Intel had, oh man, can you just turn off your lines on this? How do you do that?
Do the eyeball, I think, right?
Oh no, it's just
click
trading
the
view.
On the trading view. I think so. I don't mess with trading view as much.
I'm
as
afraid I'm going to break trading view, so I get nervous. And okay, and here's the other thing I have found is that sometimes the engulfing candles. Oh wait, here it is. I see it. It's in the cloud. I gotta turn off coach. Is indicators. Where did they go? Where's coach's indicators? It's clearly there. Huh.
Click the little 2 or 3 button thingy.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not disappearing. Okay. Well, the engulfing candle is here. It's this red and green. And see the red It's either green. I don't think Intel's coming back. I'm sorry. They've been very bullish in the news. This should break below this red line. It's not going to.
You don't think?
Uh,
Yeah, that looks pretty bullish.
Right. Yeah. They've had a
What
lot
time
of good
frame
news.
is that?
Excuse me?
What time frame is that?
1 day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
Look at that.
Yeah. So, but it does have, all right, so this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4,
Right.
day 5, day 6. It has 4 more days, but I don't know. I think this is...
What was the first one?
What do you mean?
Like, where was the original engulfing that you're
It's this red line right here.
Okay. Can you pull that
There-
in? I can't.
I know. I can't get rid of everything. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't
Okay,
need
red
how.
line. Oh, okay, there it is. That green one.
No, it's actually red. It's down here. It's in this cloud. But and it's little. So, but you also we had this one, and it broke below, and now I thought maybe this one would because it's at the 21, at which it could be resistance. It hasn't broken held the 9 yet. Like, you know, there were some factors, right? But no, she just took off. She went ham.
Not bad out of hell.
But yeah, I don't even know what's coming up for. So Richard made me turn on this 10-day one day because he thought it was the 10-day 4-hour. And now I kind of like it, Dawn. Don't tell him.
Really?
Well, it's just interesting if you're trying to span out. It's not 1 month. It's literally just 10 days. And if you're trying to find levels, you know, like quickly, I kind of like it.
That reminds me of the 4. Well, the 4-hour. It's the same thing as the 4-hour, isn't it?
No, each one of these candles is 10 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like I said, look at that cup and handle though. Handle? Can the handle be on this side or does it have to be on the other side?
It has to be on the right.
It's got to be on the right.
Inverted, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, because the
patterns.
left is
I'm
past.
visually and spatially impaired. So,
because left is past. That already happened.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Pattern recognition is not my strong suit. It's been something I've been trying to get better at. That's why I like the engulfing pattern because it's just 2 candles. I can do that.
I was about to say pattern recognition is not your strong suit, girl.
I can do
That's all you're doing is recognizing patterns.
I can do 2 candles. I cannot like the head and shoulders. I promise you.
I have a problem with the head and shoulders. Yeah, I have a problem with the head and shoulders. I can do cup and handles. I can identify those pretty quickly, but that head and shoulders, because it just because it can be wonky shoulders and it's still a head and shoulders, right?
Yeah. Slice it off.
It's like you didn't even realize it was a head and shoulders because it's so wonky.
And that's why I like the engulfing candle. It's very clear cut.
I get that.
What else is there to talk about?
Right. I get that.
So, all right. So this is Netflix. So I will tell you that one of my biggest, I don't know, frustrations is that there are many times where I could have bought longer out or further out and made more money just because it depends on where it's at on the chart, right? But like,
yeah,
I don't know. This is the one I played most recently on Netflix and it just keeps going down, but I of course, you know, I get back in every day because that's what we're taught and that is what's safe, right? And you'd have to buy it 45 to 90 days out and that's expensive. And
that is expensive.
I don't really want to put that type of capital on the line, but I have seen many times where it's like, oh my goodness.
Well, and that's the thing, you don't have the theta to worry about either. You're giving yourself a long time for it to play out.
Right, but I'm not because that's a lot of capital and I'm not.
I feel you. Not tying
But-
all that up at
but
one day.
one
But you don't
day,
have
girl,
to keep
one
it 45 days, though.
One day.
You don't have to. You can get. Hey, look, you can day trade that 90-day hold, right? If you
Right.
see the move you need to see and you made a couple bucks off of it, who says you got to hold it 90 days? Take it.
No. It's the capital, you know?
Yeah. Even for a day. Well, we're not supposed to do it for a day, but.
Well, I mean, I day trade it, but I'm
Okay, so let
saying,
me ask you this, though.
look at
Speaking of
this.
holding up capital, do you do the cash secured puts yet?
No,
Or
not
cover
yet.
calls? I like that. Now that Richard has kind of started hammering into me. I called him when he was sick, and he went into a lesson.
Oh, he'll go into a lesson.
He went into a lesson. I loved it. It was like, wow, he never stops thinking about it, right? But I like that strategy. So that's why I'm
Well,
trying to
I can't
build my
wait for you
account
to
up.
teach it to me.
I guess so. I'm trying to
Because
build my
I am
account
still
up.
trying to wrap my head around it. It's tough. Like, it's so, like, backwards and stuff for me. But
Yeah, I get that one. That's a smart play. And it's not as stressful, right?
I mean, I think anytime you have money on the table, it's stressful. But
Yeah.
But I feel you.
But there's degrees, right, of stress.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, look at Peloton today. Oh, no, don't look at that one. Richard would be disgusted. Oh, and that one he would not like either. Okay, yeah, Walmart was an interesting one. So
I know
Walmart,
you love Walmart.
I do. So Walmart had a bullish here, which it is a doji. But it had bounced. I don't have the EMAs turned on. Oh, where's Coach? Here we go. But it had bounced off the 21, right? It had come down and you see the upward trend, and then it had this bullish engulfing, and so I was like, well, that's interesting, but it's like at the top of the chart. So that scares me, right? And it didn't break. It did break today finally, but I didn't trade it. No.
Which one is the pattern that you're talking about?
We don't. It's a doji. Richard wouldn't like it.
But
Pretend I said nothing. No, I
She's
did like
teasing us.
Coke. Here's Coke though. Look at this one. Which
Nice.
Right? Line here. Pop up. And wow.
Yeah. So that's an engulfing because of the candle, the little candle right before it.
Yeah.
Look at
Which
that thing.
trading views sometimes, because trading views hours are different, right? Like, you know how our VWAP is a little different than Weebles, and trading views candle, like the daily candles are a little different too. I don't know why. I haven't figured that out yet. But I use Weeble because that's what we trade off of, and that's what Coach has told us to do, is that even if you're looking at a chart somewhere else, you should be trading off of the chart that is paying you, right?
Absolutely.
So
that is one of the reasons, I said this is why people need to attend this workshop, because the stuff that we're learning in here, not that we're going over all the intricate stuff, it's not going to be advanced strategy, it's going to be the basics, but the basics is what you need to build on so that you can get into this area of it, right? So make sure you guys are clicking that link. It is located in the description of the video for AmericanDreamTrading.com. And yes, I said .com. So that you can go ahead and sign up to join the free workshop. Listen, also the diamond. Don't forget the diamond is on sale for $5,000. Use code Dawn at checkout and get 10% off that $5,000. Save yourself $500. And everybody, don't forget Coach's challenge Have you seen that? Is anybody in the running for the challenge yet over in the Traders Lounge? Refer 3 people, gang. He's giving away $500.
Oh, yeah, we've had lots of people filling out the forms, I thought.
Yeah. 3 spots, gang.
But don't we need
$500.
200 people to do it? Isn't
I
that what he
think
said?
so, yeah.
We need 200 people
Mm-hmm.
to refer 3 people and fill out the form. Right.
3 of them are going to get $500.
Right.
What's he doing? The wheel?
I don't know. I just work here.
All right.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well,
Sorry
thanks
about
for
the
coming.
child interruption.
Oh, you're good.
You thought I like pocket.
You bring him anytime.
He's pretty cute.
The youthful trader.
I think we're gonna keep him.
Oh man. Well, tell him I said hey.
Will do.
I don't even hear him.
Oh,
He
no.
dipped out.
Don't talk him up. They'll be right back. That's what my husband will be like. They're so quiet. You'll go talk to him, and he's like, "Why did I do that?" Now they're right. I'm like, "Exactly. You gotta let a sleeping dog lie, boy. You have to learn that shit. Leave them kids alone.
Leave them kids alone."
Seriously.
Well, thank you for coming and hanging out, baby girl. I appreciate it. And thank you for the lessons.
I was
and,
trying to look at the chat to make sure.
Yeah, I just checked it out.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
I
So
can't figure out why I can't see anything. I don't know. Okay.
you gotta look on your phone
I am.
when you're up here. Oh.
I give up.
Let's see. Can you play Coach's Engulfing Candle? I think Netflix is too expensive, right? And could go down another 50%. Oh, 50. You're taking it way down, K-Son. Selling puts is stressful. If a market crash happens and the stock goes way below the strike, well, yeah, then you're going to end up owning it. Well, that's why Coach always says make sure it's a stock you love, because in case you end up owning it, it's not going to be a bad thing, right? So, but yeah, you don't play that stuff anyway. You only want to do that when the market is up. That's when you do it. But thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for being down there in the chat. Maria, thank you again for coming up and hanging out and educating us on the engulfing candle. Don't forget to master your process until it gets borderline boring. So boring that you know how to do it in your sleep. That's the only way to make sure that you become a good trader, is to get consistent. And you'll know you're consistent because you're doing it without really having to think about it too much, right? We're going to end with Coach's rules. Don't forget the links that you need to join the free workshop are in the description of the video. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Maria, got anything else you want to say before we dip out?
No. Well, hey, Bobby, down in the chat, he said he was up 800 within the hour. By lunchtime, I got in and finished negative 900.
Ouch, Bobby. I saw that. I saw something about 800 and I meant to come back to it. Damn, though. Ouch.
But he said it's over trading, and or she. Sorry, I shouldn't insinuate. So yeah, you just gotta walk away. 800 is a great day, right? Like, it's hard. I mean, a lot of people don't make that in a day at work. So take the money and run. You gotta know.
We talked about that, Bobby.
hold 'em.
You know better. Know when to fold them. Know when to take that green and walk away.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. And
You
here
too,
is
Dawn.
Coach's
Have a good
rules.
weekend.
You too, baby girl.
See you tomorrow.
I will be live tomorrow, come to think of it, with our sale-a-thon. I'm going to go live after David's class. So if you're not doing anything, come hang out for a few minutes. I will be on here for an hour or so. and see if we can't get some people to get into this workshop and maybe pick up some memberships and refer some people. So see y'all tomorrow.
You guys remember all the rules. You must follow all of them, not some. You don't get to sprinkle in your own and leave mine out. You must follow all the rules. Always have a stop loss in each and every trade. If you're a new trader, make sure you are simulate trading only using a paper account. I don't want anybody losing their money while you are in training. Make sure you guys are using small position sizes. This will allow you to let those runners run and stop out the losers. Again, stops on every trade, regardless of shares, options, futures, or crypto. Make sure you guys are journaling every single day. It's one of the most important pieces of what we do on top of the risk management, so that you can help assess what you are doing and make the changes that you need to do. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. And if you are an experienced trader, please be careful the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the trading day.
3 years ago, our founding members locked in premium membership for only $500 a year, and they still pay that today. We haven't offered that price since then, until now. Right now, we're opening up that same founding member pricing. It's only $500 for your first year. That's over half off, but it gets even better. With this throwback deal, you're also getting your second year for only $250. That's 2 full years of premium for just $750 total. After that, it renews at just $500 a year. As long as you keep your membership active, get this, that founding member pricing is yours forever. We don't know when or if we'll ever do this again. So if you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it. Visit AmericanDreamTrading.com and lock in your founding member pricing today. It's time to stop watching from the sideline. We want you in the room. We'll see you on the inside.
I was stuck in the cycle, just spinning my wheels, chasing time, losing sleep, forgetting how to feel. Dreams collecting dust on a shelf in my mind, till I found a spark, a way to realign. Not just numbers, charts, or lines on a screen. It was a mirror that showed who I could be. American dream trading, you opened the door, gave me the tools, now I'm asking for more. No more waiting for life to decide. You gave me the pen so I could rewrite. From fear to focus, from doubt to drive, I found my strength, now I'm alive. You didn't just teach me to trade, you helped me rewrite my life. Used to think I missed my chance, too late to change, but you showed me growth lies outside the cage. Now I'm building something real, not just getting by. Flipping setbacks into fuel, reaching for the sky. You said mindset first, and now I see. Success starts with who you believe you can be. American dream trading, you opened the door, gave me the tools, now I'm asking for more. No more waiting for life to decide. You gave me the pen so I could rewrite. From fear to focus, from doubt to drive, I found my strength, now I'm alive. You didn't just teach me to trade, you helped me rewrite my life. It's not about luck, it's learning to lead, turning every loss into a seed. Now I grow with pride. Thanks to the dream. Now, rewrite my life. Welcome to the aftermarket party where we hang